Hey folks, Ivan here, and long time no see. It's been a long time since I've recorded a series, and it's been quite a while since I made a video. Not counting the announcement that I did, trying to find out if I should do Water Worlds. Speaking of Water Worlds, you'll see there is one. This is a very large planet, 25-kilometer planet, so it takes forever to get anywhere in this place. Forever. I thought the water world before was big. Oh boy. So yeah. So somewhere over there is some I think it's copper, if I'm right, and then over there's some tin. I don't need to get those at the moment, so we're gonna ignore them. But this is the cornerstone of what I'm gonna be building today. So let's go ahead and get our, there we go, set up here. So what are we doing today? Well, we're gonna build ourselves a manor. That's right, a manor. That's one thing I haven't done ever. So let's see here. I want this to be, do we want it to be even or odd for this portion of it? So why a manor? Well, I've done a town, I've done a village, I've done the starts of a castle, which is kind of like a manor in some aspects, but I've never done an actual manor. So I've decided that that's what I'm going to do. Now, if this is not actually a manor, well, sorry. I did my best. So let's see here. I think this is going to do all right. 6 wide, that's pretty wide. And that would give me enough room for this banquet hall. You know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna go a little bit wider. Why not? We will do... not here. We're gonna go over to the other side. We'll put 2 more in there. So that gives us, what, 8? This is an 8 wide center point. So, and then we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this would be a square at this point, which is great. But that's not exactly what we're doing here. If we agree that the width has to be 8, so we need to go out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then over here, this is the line for this entire endeavor. I need more sticks. So originally I was going to do 3D overhead cam, but however, that computer is going back to my sibling who is starting school soon. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to grab more sticks and go the old-fashioned route, which is fine. It was a good experiment. I didn't like the video originally that I had started, which this is already more than I did in that video, by far. And so I thought that I didn't like it, and it was a lot of just talking. Which is fine, right? However, when it just felt repetitive after a while, so we're gonna ignore that. I need to grab some stone real quick. I want to, anytime that it's kind of buried in there, I want to make sure that that gets built up. So let's grab some stone. Oop, I said some stone, not the whole thing. What is it? Alt? No, that doesn't. What? I just want... Okay, that's good enough. Good enough. I wanted enough to be able to start this process. So, what are we doing? We're hopefully hitting it in the right spot. We are. Let's do this guy real quick. This is going to be a too thick wall. That's what this is. The exterior wall, which is going to be the exterior, and then the interior. That will allow me to do different decorations in the inside of it, which is what I'm really wanting to do here. And there was a thing over here. Now, some of you may have seen a particular show called Downtown Abbey. Well, I have not. So, if you're hoping all of a sudden that I was going to build something like that, you're mistaken, sir or madam. This is not anything like that. Sorry to get anybody's hopes up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why in the world did I count out 4 like that? You may be wondering. Well, this is going to be the servants' quarters. And I don't think I have to go down into... Yeah, no, it's not going to be a problem. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I? Wait. Did I miscount? Is this off by 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Or did I just not count this first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't count that first one. Okay. Whew. Got worried there for a minute. It's like, oh geez, how in the world did I mess this up already? 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare the war. Oh, I need to grab the axe. So we're going to keep these 2 pieces together here for the moment, like this. Wait a minute. Was that supposed to be 4 wide, or was that supposed to be... And I'm tempted to break one of my cardinal rules and creatively put a subgrid underneath here to connect these. Because I want these to continuously be connected without, not having issues. We'll come back to that. So we're going to, for the time being, tack this into place. You know what? It's not connected anyways, because so doesn't matter. These walls are not connected. Cardinal rule be damned. Because it's not, these grids, none of these grids are actually connected. They're all, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and how many of these ones are? This corner is connected, that's about it. So this tree does have to come down. Now that I have the center established, we can start to tack this into place. Now here's the debate I've got at the moment. So this is the main structure, right? I do need a stable. And I'm trying to decide, does this part of the house make a T and become the stable here? Or do I put the stable there? the stable is where the, you know, the carriage comes around the corner and swings out and grabs people from the front. At least that's my vision of what this is. Could be wrong. Could be right. Who knows? Not me. So anyways, so why did it take so long for me to decide on, or to record rather? That was your first hint. I couldn't decide what I wanted to build. I went through and I was like, I could build another village. People really like that, but then I'd be a one-trick pony, and I don't want to be a one-trick pony. I want to be a one-trick giraffe. I'm just kidding. No. What I want to do is I want to be able to. Oh, no, not that. I need the axe that I got. There was a lot of prep work. And I'll go over that in a minute. So, it's still a little choppy on that screen, isn't it? I don't like that. Alright, I'm checking to see how bad that is. I'm watching it on the other screen right now, so I'm not thrilled with it, but at the same time, OBS and Shadowplay are not picking up my mic. So, I mean, the grass is flowing pretty okay. It's just a little bit of stutter when I'm turning. Anyways, you'll have to let me know what you think of the quality. I'll have to mess with this a little bit later on. I'm using Streamlabs to record, which is not my go-to, but like I said, I'm having a horrible time right now getting things to cooperate. I don't remember it being. It was. I can't even remember what caused this to begin with. Like, OBS and Shadowplay went out at about the same time, and I don't know if there was an update or lack of an update that caused this issue. But it was around the same time that I was trying to stream. So I don't know if something got messed up when I was setting that up or what. So I'm hoping this dirt's gonna come bit. Oh, stop that. Doing that stupid thing where I swing and I don't want to break the block. What was I talking about? Oh, why did it start? So I went through, you know, trying to figure out what the heck I wanted to do. And I do like this so far. I wish this tree was a little bit further out that way. I will probably collect the leaves and plant one. Oh, there's a deer. I really do need to get a bow and such going for some leather to make some other stuff. As soon as I have enough room, I'm going to skip these guys because I'm worried about it flipping over and breaking stuff. So we'll start to attack this stuff up. Anyways, what was it? Sorry, I'm going to say that a lot. So the first week, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And then the second week came around, and I worked in ag, and it was busy, and just, yeah, I'd come home and just be tired. Third week, I was, you know, this was going to be the week. I was starting to think about what I wanted. And I was playing around with the idea of the manor at that point. And then, on Tuesday of that week, you know, Mondays are in ag always slammed because the farmers or, you know, the co-ops and so on, they were working over the weekend and something broke, and now they're calling to get replacement parts for whatever that may be. So on Tuesday, I had some downtime, and I'm like, been looking for. That was pretty quick. Is that normally how that goes? Anyways. You know what? I've been using a stone axe for this stuff. Maybe this is just that much better. Huh. Who would have thunk it? So, I've been looking for a Chevy Bolt ever since the recall happened for the batteries. If you're not familiar with that, batteries were bad and they burst into flames if they got too charged. What happened over here? How did that flip over here? And so when I test drove it, I was like, oh, you know, this is pretty good. I don't like the color, so maybe I'll order one. And I wasn't too thrilled on the seat room. And so I started making those plans to get a Bolt. I was gonna order one, and then next thing I know, that happens. Plus pandemic and no go, right? Bummer. So fast forward 2 years later, flipping through. It might have been only a year. I'm not sure. It was a year or 2 years at this point. I can't remember. I've been talking about it for at least 2 years. And I just happened to open up a... Isn't that neat how those look? Anyways, I just opened... You know... I'm like, you know, I know for a fact one of them has... has one that's waiting on the battery. Maybe we'll take a look and maybe it got done, you know. Well, it didn't. It's still not done, the one that I was thinking about, but its sister location, which popped up by chance, I was like, well, it's close enough. Take a look. Lo and behold, there's a Chevy Bolt EUV, or yeah, I think that's it, how it said. And I was like, okay, too good to be true. It's the, you know, the blue. It's the color I want. It's probably, you know, battery's not there, or it's just not there yet. Because I've been running into this too, where they have it on the website, but it's not going to be. It's like 3 months out before it gets there, and or it's already been sold, and they just haven't taken it off the website. I'm like, I cannot take this stuff out. I want to. Okay, whatever. You be Mr. Jerk Pants over there. I'll cover you up later. So I called over and I'm like, do you have it? And they put me on hold and then come back and they said, yeah, we got it. Cool. I don't get, you know, I won't be in the area until the weekend. Would you mind holding it for me? Because I'm very interested in purchasing it. No, we can't hold it. Oh, no. It's Tuesday. I'm not going to be able to get there till Saturday. I am SOL. There is no way in the world I'm going to be able to do this. I called my my parents frantically. I'm like, can you please go down there and just sit in the car? Just tell me if it is worth, you know, can I fit in it? That's what it all came down to. You know, I'm not skinny by any stretch of the imagination, okay? So something like this is important. If I'm gonna put down a deposit, I want to make sure I can actually fit in the car. And lucky my sister decided to go down, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Sat in the car and said, "This is gonna work out great for you." And without me knowing, put down money. Oh, ow, ow. Oh, standing on that fire. That's not good. Anyways, she put the money, you know, put some money down so that it would be reserved for me. They rather gave them a check for the reservation. And through the entire week, I'm on pins and needles waiting to go and see this thing, right? Get there, sit down, it's perfect. I decide that I'm going to trade in my car. Now, little side note on my car, it's been idling very low, so it's been stalling out a little bit. But I wasn't gonna, you know, I was just gonna keep quiet on that. Maybe get a little bit more for my trade-in. So I'm sitting there at the dealership counter, waiting for them to test drive it to get back to me, hopefully with a, you know, large offer for it, since, you know, these cars are in demand. Look out the window to see my car stall as they're backing out of the parking space. Yay. I'm like, oh, well, that's no good. So lucky be that they did offer something for it. They didn't tell me to just take it home or junk it. So hopefully they fixed it and somebody new was driving it and they're happy with it. That's my hope. It was a great car for me. It lasted for 3 years. And just could not figure out what that low idle was all about. And it had 250,000 miles or so on it at that point. So it was time to look for something newer that I can, you know, was more reliable. Like I said, it was a Honda Civic for anybody who was wondering. I do like my Civics. For the time being, when I was in college, when I actually was first starting to record these series, I did have a Civic for the time being that I was borrowing from a friend. That didn't go the way I wanted to, unfortunately. But that's a story that does not need to be told. So, nothing that I did wrong, nor him. It just somebody else, a third party to this situation. So, anyways, and so that's why I bought the Civic, is because I was so impressed with the original one that I bought, plus the ones that my family had in the past, and thoroughly enjoyed it. I cannot grab that piece of rock, unfortunately. This is too steep probably for a cart, unfortunately. I don't know that I could reasonably get a cart down there. And I don't know how much stone there actually is. There was another mine somewhere around here, and I went very, very deep and could not find stone. So I imagine it's either a case of I've got to be lower to the water level or closer to the mountains. But these in-between levels are going to just be because of the oversized planet. Stone's going to be just that much further down. So I'll have to make a decision on that, whether or not I'm going to make a quarry or give in and just use Deep Flame's resource mod pack mod again. Because, you know, at a certain point in time, it's, modifying the train does become hard on the engine. So let's grab, wait. Okay, so let's tell this thing to small stone, because I'm going to need a lot of it. The bricks that I'm going to plan on using for the exterior. Now I'm using stone for the bottom here as the skirting. And then above that's going to be the brick. And then above that, in the interiors, we're going to do various what do I want to say? Wood patterns. I want to download the painting mod block palette to do various different rooms in different colors. But you will cross that bridge when it comes to it. It said something about adding more resources, and I don't know what that entails. And I didn't want to risk having to start over again and maybe not using this planet, because overall it's a pretty good planet to use. So far, I've enjoyed it, at least. So if you got any questions regarding the new bolt, I was typed in bolt there. Feel free to ask them down in the comments section, and I'll try next version to continue my epic tale, as it were, of acquiring this car, or the what I've come to experience as a result of getting it. But anyways, so, and that was the third week. The fourth week was me just waiting for some time to be able to start the series. And it actually took me 4 days, including the original recording that I had planned to release on Monday, which I'm recording on now, to get this episode out. And like I said, Ivan Cam had made its debut, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. And then I just wasn't too happy with the overall. Now, as far as this goes, I know I'm gonna put, I'm trying to decide, do I put the brick down here? I think I will. I will put the brick in the interior, which is this right here. And if there's a different room, then I will cover up with wood or something like that. But I want to do the brick as the overlay, and then if we do flooring, we can either A, take it out, or B, no, we'll take it out and place in something else if we need to. But I'm gonna use the brick anywhere I can. I gotta be very careful right now not to grab these branches here, because those I don't know if I showed that ever, but you can plant trees. We'll take out this piece here, and in fact, let's go ahead and grab that brick. So the foundation all the way around is going to be this brick. Hopefully I can get out of this place after I'm done. No, there's some herbs that I should have definitely grabbed before doing this. Oh well. Anyways, where was I? Need more sticks. Oh man. Okay. So we're gonna grab some bushes over here. We're gonna leave the roots. I can't remember if the roots will come back or not. You know, the bushes from the roots, rather, I should say. So, and then why did it take me 2 days, or no, 4 days after the fact to record my first episode? Well, day one was me scouting for this area. I mean, I probably spent 2 hours at least scouting for an area that I liked. I had a lot of food. Like, I had a ton of food, like salads, just lined up like this, looking around, quick traveling to different places, trying to find this place that, you know, just was flat enough and had a view of the ocean, which is what I wanted. That was the criteria for this whole endeavor. Was it needed to have a view of the ocean. And, you know, I don't need these two because it's connected to the wood, that here, not so much right here. There's a little bit there, but not enough to probably have that as structurally sound. So we're not going to risk it. And yeah, I could dig that out and then have that as a lower level back there. I'm not going to do that. Okay. And in fact, this should be fine. That one's going to be a little iffy, so it's that one. You know what? Yeah, this will be fine. Okay. Oof. 25. That's a stack. I think that's 5 rocks total. So I may have to decide. I may have to end up. Ooh. Yeah, let's grab that. We don't want to lose any of that. Because we will have to build a farm somewhere. Even if it's just to get some of the preliminary items. Now this texture looks familiar. I wonder if I saw that when I was building a video game at one point in time. Oh wow, my hammer's almost dead. Am I seriously out of stone again? Man. Well, I mean, we're making good progress. I say that because compared to what I had before, which was 2 lines of blocks with nothing built, this is dramatically better than what I had going on before. So let's go ahead and... Is there anything I can do quickly? Like, is there stone in here? There's only a stack, so it's not like I can build too much more. Let's go back and see if there's any walls to build real quick. See if I can build one of those. Yeah, there's like a wall here. Or do I want to just build up? Yeah, you know what? There, built. So, grab that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So the goal is somewhere around here is going to be like the center point. There's going to be a fountain right about here. Let's see, do I have a thingy? Yes. Somewhere around here. It's going to be a fountain, and it's going to loop around with a staircase, you know, like a pad right here with some stairs, and a big old grand door right here somewhere. And this is going to be some sort of hall, dining hall of some sort, I think, or banquet hall or something like that. Right here, back there, it's going to be the kitchen with a less formal... yeah. So this is the hall, eating hall right here. And then there'll be probably like we'll take 4 of these. There should be like a pantry and a kitchen, and then or maybe we'll put that back here. Maybe this would be like a giant study. We'll come to that bridge when we get there. But like I said, this is gonna be where the fountain is. Back there is going to be the stable with some carts. I don't think there's any horses that work. Story Past abandoned his mods right around the same time, and think is when I called it quits as well, originally. So I do have to do quite a bit of prep work. I may probably just do that off camera and just stick it around. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want me to go continuously, get resources and grind up? Right now, this is my inventory space, so I am limited. I did that on purpose, but at the same time, it is going to make things a little bit slower because I'm going to have to run back and forth. Should I increase the inventory? Should I not? Leave it alone. DF's resource mod, yay or nay? Oh, and yeah, so you can see there's the hazel. Wait, what's hazel? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a bush sapling. We're gonna definitely use these. I'm gonna utilize these quite a bit if I can, because I want to do some more Art Deco with this. Kind of cover up these pieces. It looks like the grass has come back quite a bit. That's great. I like that. I was so worried that I wasn't gonna be able to get that to grow back, and it was just gonna look ugly as sin. Let's grab those and those. I'm just going through my things real quick to see. Yeah. There's another tree somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, I don't know. Somewhere. I can craft 2 of these guys. And I'll get those going here. And then these spruces, definitely gonna craft those up. That's gonna be good for resources close by, and kind of covering up some of the blandness of the surrounding area. So, might as well do that real quick. Well, I've got you here. I might as well craft those 2. Alright, cool. So let's say, I don't know. What I'm doing is I'm actually staggering these to kind of block the view. Nope. Well, we're out of those. Yeah, there's oak trees, which was what those are right there. Palm trees, which I'm not going to bother with. I did download something for grass seed, which is something that I can plant. I'm not worried about that. We will have to get a farm going at some point in time. Not terribly worried. Let's go ahead and put that spruce down real quick. There we go. Then let's go ahead and grab this guy. These ones I'm not worried about aesthetically wise where they're at. I'm more concerned about getting the resources for them. The hazel seeds, let's go ahead and grab these. These ones are a little bit more difficult. Oh, you know what? I can't. I see. We're gonna get sticks out of these, I think. So, not terribly concerned about those. we'll see what happens. If I'll judge it by this closest here and that closest over there, and then those will be just sticks that I put down. Let's take a look at the rail or the mods real quick here. You can see I did get railing. I'm not gonna do engines at the moment. I might do some cars later on, but that's not my primary concern. I don't know where this armored door wall thing came from. It must have been part of this integrated gate tunnel, which is what I wanted for something. Can't remember what I was getting that for. This is part of the problem, is just I start compiling my mod list, and over the period of 4 weeks, I forgot what that was all about. You got the rails, got the fancy gates. I did get some tent stuff. I'm not entirely sure what my plan was for that, but I think it was something. There's a large spiral staircase. Not terribly concerned about it. I might use that in the main room, may not. Small blocks wise, you can see we do have. I can make a whale. Is that extra thing? Did get the mining carts. The mining carts are going to come in use later on for those mines that I've got going on. Well, these are new. Wonder where those came from. Excuse me. Quite a few interesting additions here. Public Brewery, Rock Garden, Roman Pot. Interesting. Where's that fountain that I wanted? This? One of these has a flower, or not a flower. I saw the planter. Oh, I started a garden. That was another thing I did in that 4 weeks. It's kind of cool. It's got this these solar lights I put in there to tell me if it's too dry, so I can go out there at night if I didn't water. And it just kind of gives me a heads up. Hey, you should, quickly water these plants since you're gone all the time. But anyways, I think that's good enough for right now. If you got any questions or comments, comment sections down below. Sorry it didn't go very far, but like I said, it's a lot further than the previous episode that I scrapped. And I don't know where else to go with this. I kind of wanted to do the overhead camera, but being that I've acquired some new debt, it wouldn't be wise for me to purchase a new computer at this point. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and coming back to the channel after all these years. And we'll get this Manor going and see where we go from there. See y'all later. Bye.